Welcome to Sit Down Sunday with Stacey J, where we chat about what we want to say. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Write a comment to let me know you've been here.
Hi, I'm Stacey J and this is my studio. I want to interrupt the Sit Down Sunday with Stacey J just to let you know what I was up to yesterday. Now, yesterday was a big day. It's the second birthday of my father's that he has not been here for, and so I had some therapy. It's called retail therapy, but I had some therapy. So I met up with Mum. Lincraft was still doing the 50% off everything in store. And I had bought those two things because I wanted the pattern for my friend and or for my client I should say, and my friend has actually said, oh, I like that pattern, and Mum even said it reminds her of something that she used to wear back in the day. So anyway, retail therapy, let's get back to that. I'm going to start small. After I went to Lincraft, we went to a place called Revisit. I think it's called Revisit, and they are shutting down. They're closing down. We don't have much of an imagination in Upper Hutt. We have the mall, and the mall is called the mall. Okay, so stepped outside their box to think of a name for that. So we were in the mall, and in the mall has like half a dozen shops. Okay, a bit more than that, maybe 10 shops. And one of them is this place called Revisit that's closing down, and underneath it is Vogue Women, and they used to send stuff upstairs that they did not sell, so it went up for half price. So they're shutting down, and I got myself a CD actually that's playing in the background, $2. Maybe I should turn that down because I might get told off for copyright. Oh, sorry, Mabel, just tripped over the dog. I got Faith Hill. So I got these little orange beady things. They were $2.
Oh,
yeah. What's up?
I just went to measure something, but we haven't decided what we're doing. So
I'll be back. Okay. So that was done. It's chilly willy outside, and I've only got my Donny on. My original Donny. With my little party in the back, good girl in the front. That one, yeah, it's a bit big. It's a big bug on me. Okay, and so I bought some orange, long orange beads, and I thought of, I don't know, something with these on there on my coat that I've previously mentioned to you guys on Friday in Friday sews. I don't know why. I just see things out of the corner of my eye and think somebody's walking down the driveway. Okay, so I went there. I also bought a CD, Faith Hill, for $3. Like I said, they're closing down. It must be something they played in the background when they were, I don't know, shops play stuff in the background. And I bought myself, I might just take it off 1 second. Bought myself a something. Big shoes, and they're called recycled. So these shoes have been recycled, so it saves landfill. It's got a little thingy. So these are all brand new, obviously, well, made from, look at the bottom of that. Flat, so flat. I'm so used to wearing heels every single day, and I tried that on. I just felt like, oh my gosh, that's weird. Okay, so it says on here, together we can clean our planet even. Okay, so it's made from recycled goody goods. That's what size foot I am, 38. Well, I'm actually 37.5, but I think my laces on my other shoe is a bit too tight. I'll just pop this on my foot. The sole's a bit too big for lengthwise, but I do have like a little inner sole thing I wear to make my arches comfortable, and it saves me when I'm wearing flat shoes versus heels because it gives me my proper standard foot. Now, we have something happening around the house. Like, we're in a constant state of I want to say upgrade, recycle. I want to say renovations. That's the word. In constant state of renovations here. So, so something's actually happening that I have been waiting very, very, very not so patiently for, and it's coming to fruition. And I'm very excited about this. It is the lead on to make other things happen. So after that, or before that, we had gone to Lincraft, and Lincraft now have their bags back in stock. I love their bags. Mabel is standing like literally right behind me. So they got their big bags back in. I got 4 of these. Yep, I think 4. They're normally $3.50, so they're half price, $1.75. When I grabbed 2 more, Mum goes, "Oh, do you think you need to grab 2 more?" I said, they are really good for groceries because they're so big. You can put like loaves of bread and stand them up. They're just so good, these bags. I think these are my favourite shop bags. I'm just breaking off the labelling thing. And I have now a lot of them. So I'm going to go through my bag, the back of my car where I keep all my bags, because you've got to shop with bags so that you save the planet. And get rid of anything that's not one of those, because I reckon I have ample now for our grocery shopping. Chris reckons he's got 100 million of the bag, any bag, in his shop, in his ute. Men exaggerate. Why do men exaggerate? Yeah. Anyway, we went to Lincraft, got some bags. Oh, that's it. I bought 2 more, and Mum got herself 2 more. I said, "Mum, $1.75. Why would you not buy more?" So she went and bought more. Okay, so I'm going to go through what I did purchase. Now, for Christmas this year, I am thinking, I have had an old linen company table setting for Christmas. I bought that when I've got to take this other shoe off. I've laced it up too tight. Pink shoes. Oh, my toes are going to sleep. So funny. Oh, my whole foot's asleep. It feels weird. Anyway, so yeah, so the whole Christmas table thing. So I have them, and there's 6 place settings in that, and I have thought about getting rid of our big 10 person table because it is ginormous and the kids are growing up and leaving home. And saying that, they will still start coming with family to us when they get married, have kids, or whatever. So I'm in 2 minds about what to do. Maybe break the table down, take the legs off and store it for a while until that happens, and just grab a 6 person table. But if we have Mum, Christopher and myself and our 3 kids, that's 6 people. Yeah, because it used to be 7 with Dad. So 6 people at the table. And if we had one person different, say we brought somebody in, sometimes we do bring people that don't go home for Christmas, because I live in an area where there is defence personnel, and I am still very good friends with some defence personnel. And I know that Johnsy and AJ went home prior to Christmas and were having Christmas Day at home. And I said to them to come to us. And because it was just me, Mum and Christopher last year, so we added Johnsy and AJ in as their kids did their thing with them in the morning and then shot off to do what they wanted to do in the afternoon. So sometimes we bring in the homeless, they're nowhere to go, or I'm going to stay at home kind of scenario. A lot of people don't encroach and say, "Hey, can I come to yours for Christmas?" because you kind of don't really do that, do you? Anyway. Have I gone off track more than I needed to? I think I have. I think I'll just pull myself, reel it back in. So anyway, so I've got the 6 person thing. I'm going to buy a cloth. I'm going to roll the cloth, and I'm going to have a standard color as my base cloth. At the minute, I have 3 different things. So my table's like 1.5 wide, and I think it's 3 meters long. It's big. It's a huge table. It's massif. Big. It's a big table. So anyway, what I'm getting to, long story short, I bought some Christmas fabric. Now I did have 4 that we picked out, and then we decided the kids aren't at the juvenile stage anymore. We're juvenile, like, you know how I had the naughty elves last year when I did Vlogmas. I used a lot of that fabric. Now I've got a shed load of that. But I don't want that as my fabric because it's not growed up and I'm a growed up. So anyway, we put 4 out and Mum and I liked one of them over all the others. But Victoria picked a different one. I'll just go let her in. Are you going out? You going out? Willow. Willow. Okay. In you come, darling. Good girl. On your bed. The bed's there by the door. That's a good girl. So, Victoria's one was the bells. And I'd already put it away. It's upside down, Stacey. The bells. I'd already put it away because Mum and I chose the other one. So I literally walked around the entire shop to find the person that grabbed the bolt of this so that I could grab some off it and then go and give it back to them because we were being served at the time. Do you think I could find that person? I could not find that person. And then I looked over the end of the other counter and it was sitting there. So I went and grabbed it. So that's the bells. I think that's so nice. It's so pretty. It's so Christmassy. I love it. I do love it. I mean, it was a toss-up with this. So that was Victoria's choice. Okay. And my choice and Mum's choice was this. So this is holly. Yes, it is holly. This is holly, but it looks like our what we call the New Zealand Christmas tree. No, that's the Huhutukawa. It is. Can't remember the name of it. If I remember, I will put the name down there. 9 times out of 10, I won't remember to put the name down there. But it's a plant that has, actually, they're all over the world because I see them on movies I watch that are based on Christmas. And they have them. I can't think of them. I've got one in my kitchen, but all the leaves have gone off it and I've brought it back to life. But anyway, so that was the one Mum and I selected. So I'm going to do it. Now, the only thing is the green in the background of this and the white in the background of this is, it doesn't sort of blend for me, so my brain. So, but I'm thinking maybe quilting, cutting up some squares and quilting it and doing a runner down the thing and then make placemats and maybe make 8 or 10 placemats because we need it. So I bought that. So I bought 2 meters of the bells. Okay. And I bought 3 meters of this. And so it was, I believe, oh, shivers, I just wrote my receipt. Sorry. It was, poinsettias. That's what it is. Poinsettias, that one. It was 33, no, it was 22. It was down to 11. So that's not too bad. $11 for Christmas fabric. And so obviously that was for both of them. I have the receipt here so I can have a look. Now, this is on today in Australia. I mean, you've got, what, another 3 hours. I don't think I'll get this out to you until later tonight. So the sale might be finished. Sometimes they extend them at the last minute. I watched Debbie Designs and how she made the puff sleeve from the Pattern Emporium. And she used Brouillon glaze. Now, I love Brouillon glaze. Always have, always will. I adore it. I think I was actually having a conversation with Mum and Kera, who served me at Lincraft. And I was saying how much I like it. And Mum's going, I don't really, it doesn't do anything for me. And I said, oh my gosh, I think it is so girly. I love it. It's such a girly thing. My grade 10, which was my semi-formal, I went to, we had a sky blue, if you know my blue Brouillon glaze shirt I have, Mum made me a little cami top and a drop waist skirt for my formal dress. I wasn't into the big buffy taffeta thing that the other girls were into, so Mum made me that. And that was when I didn't sew. And so I got me some Brouillon glaze. Beautiful blue, nice navy blue, which is a me colour. and I got 2 meters of that. 2 meters. Where's my bouillon glaze? Not going to tell you how much it costs because I can't. Oh, there we go. It was $20. I got it for $10, which is a really good for bouillon glaze. Kera reckons it makes her feel itchy. Just looking at it makes her feel itchy. So yeah. So nice 2 meters to make me a top. What sort of top? Don't know. But I've got that. Now I still haven't filed all this or catalogued my fabric yet. So I'm not really going to fold it up in front of you because I will be doing that later. And I think it's just the best thing when you get it to do it as you do it. And now the one I use is Backstitch. It's free. You can upgrade and add different things to it. But hey, if something's free and you can make it work for you, why not? Why not? Why not? I say why not? The other thing I got here was a nice cotton spandex, jersey spandex. How many times have I dropped the fabric? I did say to Mum, I'm quite keen to make some t-shirts. She goes, oh my gosh, everybody's making t-shirts. I need to find a pattern I like. I really do. And it's got a nice stretch to it. Not when I do it like that. That was Willow. Nice stretch, comes back. So like a little white, pretty. It's soft and floaty. Feels like butter. It's nice. So that was a doozy, and that was down to $11. I got 2 meters of that, so I can play. Right, then what is this one? It's just this one. I've got, this is, it actually is in the furnishing. It actually feels really nice and soft. It's very soft. And Mum and I both got some of this. And that's the little pattern, like little budding trees. And I got 3 meters of that because I wanted to make a dress. I want to make a tiered dress. So I got my fair share of that. And that was down to, that was $7.50 a meter. It was $15. So we grabbed ourselves some of that. Apparently, Kera remembers us humming and hawing on whether we were going to have it one of the last times we were in there. So it's been a while since I've gone to Lincraft. I bought that other stuff online, so I sort of said to Kera, I said, I bought it online. I've never bought it online before. I always come into you girls. She goes, it was probably us anyway. I said, no, it was Tim's that did it. The Tim shop. So that's my big 3 meters. There was a bit of a glitch in it, so she gave me something to make, so I didn't have to cut that off and then remedy it. So I took it, but added a bit too. Right, the next 2 pieces are gorgeous. Now, I'm not saying that the others aren't. I'm just saying. So one, Mum went there without me. Now, normally we go together. And Mum went there without me. And I said, oh, okay, I would have come. She said, okay, I'll wait for you. So she waited for me. And in her shopping basket was the bolt of this. I like it because it looks like someone's drawn in pencil and then painted it. It looks painted. It's a print, and it is rayon linen. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Standby cooler. Printed cotton voile, and it's just so soft. And I got, in that case, what did I get? I got 3 meters. It was down to 10. I'll just double check it's the same right one I'm talking about. So it should be 2 arm widths. 1, 2, yeah. So 3 meters of this. I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I can make a few things. It is just so, I just love it. And you think of what I can wear with it. It's got green, orange, yellow, blue. Did I say green? Dusky rose colour, bright orange. It's really pulling out the oranges, isn't it? I am, aren't I? In all honesty, I'm going a little bit OD in this orange thing. I just think it's just so pretty. And I will be, oh, here's me folding it in front of you. Yeah, we'll definitely be making something soon with that. And then we went into the linen area and there was a print, and linen is $27 a metre. Down half price was $13.50. And I got 4 meters of this. Lovely, lovely linen. Now, because there's some beautiful big flowers I can just cut up and put on things with what, you know, scraps and things like that. So there's so many, so much. And it is 147, I think, wide. But, oh, adorable. I think between Mum and I, we bought the whole lot. Well, we didn't, Mum, remember? There was a piece that was just inside Mum's, what she was getting. I think she got 3 meters. Just inside her 3 meters was a whole stitch line all the way down and writing in black. What a waste. So that now has to go and sit in the, what's that thing called? In the remnants bin. But, oh my gosh. That's the crazy thing with Lincraft, is that even if something's in the remnants bin, they actually don't, I think I've just realised what he's gone to do. They don't half price that. So it's crazy. At half price sales, they don't half price the remnants bin. Which is, considering, like, that will go in there as of yesterday, if they were doing it, because they were really busy yesterday. And yeah, sits in there thingo. It's cheaper to buy it for us. So that's what I bought. And I'm pretty happy with my little therapy I had. Yes, definitely. If you guys watched me on my Friday sews, you would have seen that I have lost a pattern that I had in my Make 9s. So I know I have the pattern, and I do have the pattern because I looked online. It was a Stylark Tatum dress, and I have lost the pattern. The good thing about losing that pattern, there is no good reason, but anyway, the good thing about losing it is I discovered that it is I got the size 18 to 30, which I need to make the size 12. So I got to buy it again in a smaller size for me. I don't know. Mum and I went through a phase of buying 18s to 30s, and not sure why, but anyway, that one fell into that category, and I am not going to grade it down 4 sizes so it fits me. So I'm going to buy it. It's just going to probably save a lot of time. Like, if you add that time up in my hourly rate, cheaper to buy it and get it printed. Way cheaper to buy and get it printed. So I will be rebuying that in the size, I could get the size 4 to size 16, because then that covers every single range, but I don't think I'll ever be a size 4. So I will be buying the size 10 to 18, 10 to 22. So that's what I'll buy. And that covers me and Mum, if Mum ever wants to make it, which she thinks she doesn't. So, oh well. So I am happy to say that. I'm happy to say I was looking it up this morning and I went, I know I have it. I know. It was making me go bonkers. Like, I've literally just pulled out all the old rolled hard card ones I used to get. I cannot find it. And I am thinking seriously of reprinting all of those into folded patterns and possibly sending those hard copies around New Zealand, because they it's cheaper. Send it around New Zealand than it is to send it overseas. Ask me how I know. Anyway, so I thought I was going to sit down with you guys and have a chat. I suppose I still could to talk about, because normally I don't do my sit down Sundays and talk about me. I usually talk about things that I have picked up along the way of my life and wanted to share with you to make possibly it easier for you. But I don't think my sit downs ended up like that today. I'm going to sit down for a sec, because after all, it's meant to be a sit down, correct? Sit down. And I'm just pulling that out. I want to tell you a little story that happened yesterday. I was, as you know, in Lincraft, and I was getting served. Now, Kera was amazing. She served both Mum and myself at the same time. She would just bank. So whatever she took out of the basket, would say, oh, mine, or mine, you know, and she would just bounce backwards and forwards to each other's till thing and add it to the till, which was really cool. They had a good foot traffic going through at the time, and the other young girl, she was holding her own, so it was really good. And I'm standing there at one stage, and Kera's still serving us, and the guy said, I'm not sure how much fabric I should be buying for this. And he had a pattern, and he had some fabric. He was there with his, I'm going to say, wife. Okay, so, and they would have been, I'm going to say, maybe a touch younger than me, maybe my age. And so the young girl sort of said to Kera, he doesn't know how much should he buy, and she just literally got the pattern and just handed it straight out to me, and I walked over and just took it, went in there, got tape measures, chest. I said, this is the size you want to make, this is the fabric you want, and he added an extra meter, because apparently there's going to be mistakes. And I gave my business card over and said, look, if you would just text me, ask me a question, ring me, ask me a question, or even pop in. I said, I'm in Pinehaven, so don't hesitate to pop in and see me if you want to, something's not gelling with you. So she was really happy. She took the business card straight away. So he's making it, which is super, super awesome, cool. But yeah, and it was the kind of fabric that I would make something for Mr. Christopher out of as well. So funky, I love it. Love it when guys step outside the box, you know. I'm just going to let her out 1 second. Are you going out too? Are you? I'm not standing here all day, miss. Okay, door is shut. So it was super uber cool to see that this guy wanted a shirt, and you know, it was a basic camp collar, easier way to make a collared shirt was with the camp collar and things like that. Mum bought a pattern too. It was a really, actually, she said that Carol had made herself one. So she bought a pattern, and it fits inside my realm of maybe. I didn't even look. Hopefully. So I'll borrow that. Which was no yoke on the back, full back, a little bit of, and really nice big puff sleeves. I think she was using the linen shirt to make that one, I think. The linen fabric, the one with the last piece I showed you. Yeah, I think it was that. So, yeah. So that was a fun time. And then we went through to Pete's Emporium, which, don't fall over, I did not go near. Well, we walked through the fabric, but we did not. We bought some fabric dye for Mum, the packet stuff that I did my orange jeans out of, into, which I haven't finished. Well, you guys don't know about that, do you? Anyway, so yeah, so we went to Pete's Emporium. Now, I have had sent to me by a couple of people something specific for Halloween. Now, I don't do Halloween. I'm not a Halloweener. And to be fair, the dogs will scare off anyone that comes. The trick is the dogs bark, and then kids just don't want to come anywhere near the house, because Mabel has got Staffy in her, and she knows how to bark like she's going to eat you. So I'm just going to push that message away. Yeah, so, but who knows? I remember one year the kids got dressed up and went around the place with their friends, and we had candy. I think that was pre-dogs. I think that was pre-COVID. Oh my goodness. You know how you work your life pre-COVID and after? See, pre-COVID, I hadn't put on a lot of weight. After COVID, a lot of weight. Well, what happened? Besides the obvious, you know, the pause. The pause when my body just paused from losing weight. Anyway, so now the little princess wants to come back in. She's going to go and see her daddy. Anyway, so yes, so I bought something which I will definitely put on. I got given these two things, one from a stepdaughter down in Dunners, and one from, I think, my friend, or maybe it might have been one of my subscribers, sent me this picture, and it's to do with flamingos, and it's to do with Halloween. And I just thought, oh my gosh. So we shot out to Pete's Emporium, and we bought what we needed, and we bought two different kinds, ones that were huge and awesome, and the other ones that glow in the dark. So, and that was the importance, was the glow in the dark ones. But now that it's daylight savings, and by the 31st of October, the chances are it's going to be still daylight when kids are walking around. They won't be scared. They'll think it's amusing. They'll think it's amusing because I'm going to set it up way before Halloween. So yeah. So we did that. Mum bought some dye. She bought some nice, it's green. I want to say khaki, but it's not khaki. But like khaki. You know, that green, that really nice khaki green. Swear, is it khaki? I don't know. Anyway, so no, khaki's more brown. But anyway, so she bought some dye. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are actually getting into it and doing your thing with sewing. I hope you all have a mojo going on, and you have no FOMO. Okay, right, that was just stupid, but anyway, that's what I hope. If there's any questions that you have, because normally, like I said, my sit-down Sundays are usually about something to do with sewing, to do with us, our bodies, our temperaments, our everything, and how we best describe ourselves. Hopefully I have cut that bark out, because that was really loud. Oh yeah, how you express yourself is through, I think, your external vision. How you portray yourself to other people is how you feel in your skin or in your clothes. That's why I very rarely walk outside the house with tracks. Actually, I don't. But I always make sure that I feel comfortable in what I'm wearing, because that comfortability makes it, it's a word, comfortability makes it good for me when I'm being approached by somebody, or I'm in a situation where I'm not 100% comfortable being there. If I feel I'm dressed appropriately, if not better than appropriately, then I feel good about myself. They say, I say it, is dress like you're meeting your worst enemy. And that way you're prepared, you're powered, you're ready, you're a rock, you know, that sort of scenario. So that's about all I got to say for today. I have rambled on. I've also shown you my awesome haul and dealt with the dogs. Something is happening in our place, and I'm quite excited to be able to show you guys eventually. Not just yet, but definitely eventually. Hopefully, no pressure, Mr. Christopher. Hopefully in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, hopefully by the end of October. That would be supremo. And I'm not showing you because even I haven't told Queenie. And Queenie usually knows what's going on. So I haven't even told her. So I'm not about to put it out here. But I have got photos. Progress photos are starting. And yeah, excited plus. Let me know if you think you know what you know that you think I know that you know. Anyway, I've got some grocery shopping to do. I need to feed the fam next week. I'm heading off to Pack and Save, grab me some prawns, grab some vegetables, grab some fruit, grab some other stuff, and come back home and unpack it, maybe make something to eat, maybe put on something warm, because today is so not like yesterday. The weather was put on for us yesterday. Dad was shining down, so it was good. Beautiful day yesterday. Today, not so much. Not so much. And then what else are we going to do? Yeah. I am going to catalogue my fabric. And I am going to, I've got to take Victoria's school uniform blouse because I hadn't washed it. Because I only had a few whites in the whites. So I didn't wash it. So I've got that now probably dry and ready to go to take it to her on the way to shopping. So she can wear a blouse tomorrow at school because school holidays are over. They have 3 weeks of school left in their entire school life. However, they're both going to uni. So 3 weeks. Can you believe that? I remember when I had 3 weeks before they were going to be 5 to go to school. Time does fly. Oh, big cheesy happy birthday for yesterday for the twinsies. Okay, I think that's... Is that a year old? Must be a year old. Yeah, must be a year old. So awesome. Awesome work. Well done. And you know who you are. And yeah, apart from that, I'm sitting very cold in my studio with no heaters on because I know I'm going to step out. Maybe I should just put them on. Okay, enough talking. Enough, Stacey. Enough. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right. I'd like to say stay well, stay warm, stay dry, keep cool, keep on sewing, hydrate, note to self, get a bottle of water in me, and have no regrets. Literally, my retail therapy did 2 things. It made some more ability for me to catalogue, and it also helped with the retail therapy. That's good. That's good. Now, sewing. And buy that Tatum pattern. I don't think there's any specials on Starlark at the minute. Poopsies. I might wait. They might have something come on. Maybe a Labor Day special. Oh, they don't have Labor Day over there the same time we do. I'll see you later. Thanks for sitting through it if you did. And if you didn't, quite understand why you didn't. Take care, everybody, and keep on sewing.
Subscribe, like, and share, just to let me know that you care.